In Gita, he says, I am your grandfather, I am your father, I am your mother, I am your soul. So I am your friend also. And the quality of God in Hinduism is that he says that don't be afraid of me. Don't be afraid of me. The way ye yatha mam prapatyante tastasayo bhajamyaham. You worship me in any form you like. You want me to be your servant? Yes, I'm your servant, sir. I'll come to you as a servant. Don't worry. You call you servant? क्या करना है बताइए? Treat me as your friend, I will be your friend. And he's a hilarious friend, I tell you. I'll tell you a small story of his friendship. There is a real story in Jagannath, that's called Odisha, Jagannath Mandir. He worshipped Krishna as a friend. He became old. He liked mangoes a lot. So everybody has some weakness, you know. After all, he's a human being. So he liked mangoes a lot. So Krishna knew about it. Right? So one day what happened, he was a great bhakta. One day Krishna appeared before him. He said, Chal, chalte hain hum khane. Kahan chalte hain? Where do we go? I'll be mixing some Hindi for some people. I'll repeat in English also. Chal chalte hain khane. कहाँ चलते हैं? चल तो बाद में चलते हैं. और बाद में किस लिए चलते हैं? चलो ना चलते हैं मेरे साथ बात करो. चलो मेरे साथ चलते हैं. मजा आएगा बहुत. He took him to a orchard. He said that look, lovely mangoes, climb up the tree. Go and pluck some. Let's eat. He said, अब मैं चोरी नहीं करता. अरे उसी ले लेते हैं. अरे why do you worry? I'm there with you. Come. Climb, bring some mangoes. I will also eat, you also eat. The old man climbed up the tree. He said, Bhagavan go ahead to that tree. God is saying that you climb. I have to climb. There is no option. So he climbed up there. He said that, but remember, don't stay there the tree. Within 5 minutes, you must come, climb down. And we will run away from here. So, you know the story? So what happened? He went there. And now he finds very good mangoes there. So he became a little greedy. So trying to choose one, then another one, another. He spent 10 minutes there. Guard came. And guard came, Krishna ran away from there. Now he was caught. Hey, come down, who are you? Came down. How dare you come here and steal the mangoes? Stand here. We tied him to the tree. And then to his master. Sir, I have thought of you today. Come and see. Is that okay? Who was the owner of that orchard? He said it was Guruji. He fell down there. Why did you do like this to him? Sir, he was stealing the mangoes. He got up and said, Guruji, why did you do that? Why didn't you tell me? I would have given you a lot of mangoes. You sent to your place. But I was not doing anything. He brought me here and asked me to climb up. Who brought you there? Who else? Krishna. Now when he heard that, Krishna came and sent him. Then he became absolutely emotional. He got him untied, came to his house, honored him, and transferred the whole directly. So Krishna wanted the garden to be transferred to him. He wanted to be transferred to him because he loved the mangoes, but he was very naughty and playful. The old man was caught for stealing. He was a very pious man. He would never steal anything. Then he came out. So he again appeared Krishna. Said, you implicated me in a theft case. But no, I did not. You did yourself. I told you 5 minutes, you stayed for 10 minutes there. So what is my fault? So if you treat him like a friend, he will also play with you like a friend. So anyway, whichever way you try to worship him, please worship him. And you will get the results. Some people carry a Bal, So I have seen one case. In my own family, I have seen it. My wife treats him like his son, her son. And last 15 years, 20 years, we never asked him for anything, any boon, nothing. Loves him a lot, and then he just dress change and bathing and everything she does. One day only I have reprimanding him because our son was in distress, he was not getting a job. So he said, "What good are you? What are you doing?" A little bit of reprimanding. And then she took him and went to the new. Always she got the information that he had got a job. So she has the right to chide him because he is a child. He did immediately. So my point is that believe in Krishna, believe in God, and then you are all believers, I must say, because you have come all the way from there. But after recounting the story, narrating the stories to you, let me come to a few basics of the Bhagavad Gita and Krishna and God. Bhagavad Gita is one scripture which focuses on the most fundamental issue of human existence, human life. And what is that most fundamental issue? सबसे जो हमारी मुख्य समस्या है जीवन की, उस पर वो केंद्रित करती है अपने आप को, and that is suffering, pain. The Gita teaches you yoga. Tam vidyat dukha sanyoga yogam yoga samvidam. Yoga is the one that separates you from all suffering. This is the focal point on which the Gita focuses. So, if you want to remove suffering from your life, you have to understand the message of the Bhagavad Gita. If you read in a routine manner, this suffering will not be removed. You have to understand how to remove your suffering. And it tells you again, Yuktahar viharasya yuktasya karmasu yuktasya bodhasya yoga bhavati dukkha. Again, yoga is the one that frees you from suffering. So suffering is the central point. And no scripture, I tell you. I have read all the scriptures, by the way. Not all the scriptures, because nobody can read all the scriptures. There are thousands of them. Not the important Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas. No, none of the scriptures focuses so directly on the issue of suffering and pain. And later on, only one other person did it, that was Buddha. Sabam Dukkham. 4 Arya truths. There is suffering. There is a cause of suffering. Suffering can be cured, and there are ways to cure suffering. Buddha was very specific on this point. Suffering is the fundamental issue of. But Buddha came thousands of years after Krishna. Now, how to remove the suffering? That is the question. You all must know it. There are many ways to remove suffering, but the most crucial are two. The most crucial are two ways. One is cultivate detachment. And what is detachment? He gives an example. Krishna gives an example in the Bhagavad Gita. Brahmanya jaya karmani samyam tyaktva karoti yaha lipate na sa papena padma patrami vambasa. दुनिया में कमल के पत्ते की तरह रहो. Live in the world like a lotus leaf lives in the water. When you pick the leaf of the lotus and do like this, you will not find a single drop of water sticking to it. So don't let the world stick to you. And don't you stick to the world. That is called detachment. This is to be, you will take at least 6 months to understand the difference between attachment and detachment, and between attachment and love. People ask, you mean to say that I should not be attached to my child? What do you mean? Does the Gita say that? I said, no. It says that you don't be attached to your child or anybody for that matter. The world consists of children also, and everybody, husband, wife. Don't lose the love for them. Love and detachment are two different things. Try to understand this.